you've built these relationships with people. I've got a doctor in upstate New York. I just happened to get him on a phone call 34 years ago. I had worked at Cornell for about 4.5 years, almost 5 years. So he recognized me from there, and when I answered the phone as a Webster representative, well, that was it. This doctor has sent me flowers every Christmas and every birthday for 34 years. I have his cards right here next to my desk. And if that's not trust and building a relationship, nothing is. My name is Ann Crossley, and I was hired by John Webster 35 years ago this coming March. I was hired as I was the 5th customer service rep hired up here in the New England branch. As, again, a customer service rep, I am a territory support representative. I've got 5 field reps that I work closely with and help them manage their territories. Well, actually, there were 3 Johns involved. John Webster Sr. is the one who started the company. And again, this is all Massachusetts based. John Sr. started the company selling pig vaccine. He would drive from just outside of Boston. Billerica, Mass. was their first facility. And he would drive pig vaccine out to the pig farmers in western Massachusetts. And that's how J.A. Webster got its start, by John Sr. Selling pig vaccines to the pig farmers. And then John Jr., the one that I've been referring to in this conversation, John Jr., obviously his son. His son Jeff came on board. Jeff was our president for quite a while. When Jeff and John were getting ready to retire, that's when we hired George Enriquez, our current president. And I would say the rest is history, but that's how it all started. Well, when we pulled into the driveway on a Monday morning, and we had a very nice yard. Like I say, Sterling was in the country, and we had a big yard where the facility was. And we pulled into the yard, and all of a sudden there was a big yellow tent set up on a Monday morning. We're like, okay, never saw this before. And that is when Webster's and Patterson first merged and got together. And it wasn't, Webster's buying Patterson or Patterson buying Webster's. It was truly a merger. And it was pretty seamless. We kept our name, we kept the Webster name. It took us a long time to learn to say, Patterson instead of Webster when you answer the phone. But it was a very smooth transition. John made sure of it. I love what I do. I love the people that I help, and I love the relationships that I've built. And not just me. I think you can talk to, the majority of our sales force and the majority of our customer service team. They feel the same way. I think one of our shining moments as a company was 9/11. I've got a book here. When 9/11 hit, one of my co-workers, the girl's name was Beth, was a technician. And when 9/11 hit, out the door she went. She was front facing. Within 2 days, she was at ground zero. And Webster's would fill up a truck with whatever they needed. And we would drive that vehicle, the truck, down for deliveries as close as we could get to NYC and drop off the goods. And we did that for as long as those dogs, search and rescue dogs, were at 9/11. Webster's was a big, big part of that. Getting supplies to the rescue dogs, that was huge. That still brings tears to my eyes, actually. I had started in March. My dad passed away that following July. And I came back after it was all over and the funeral and what have you. And I was walking down the hall, and I'm a little person. John was well over 6 foot. And he used to call me the little one. And I heard him coming behind me, and you're still shaking in your boots. You know, it's, oh my gosh, it's Mr. Webster. And he came up to me. He says, Annie, he goes, I just want you to know if you ever need a dad, I'll be here for you. And, you know, that's just the kind of guy he was. You know, you didn't stand alone.